Salt's a staple of life, yet demonized in modern health. Who's orchestrating this narrative? In the late 1930s, Dr. Walter Kempner introduced the rice diet, a strict low-sodium regimen, and he was known to have physically beat patients who strayed from his guidelines. In the 1960s, Dr. Lewis Dahl bred salt-sensitive rats aiming to prove salt's link to high blood pressure. But the story doesn't end there. Organizations like the Consensus Action on Salt and Health and its global counterpart, the World Action on Salt and Health, have amplified the anti-salt message. But was their stance grounded by solid science? By the 1970s, their hypotheses became headlines and swayed public perception. A strict salt limit was set, 3 grams per day, but many questioned the evidence behind it. Major health associations were skeptical, yet the low salt narrative persisted.
Bread is the biggest source of salt in our diet. Now, this isn't because it's overly salty, but rather because we eat so much of it throughout the day.
What's driving these organizations? Is it pure health advocacy, or are there other influences at play? New research has emerged challenging old beliefs, like that we should have 5,000 to 7,000 milligrams of salt per day. That's 12.5 grams to 17.5 grams of salt per day if you're exercising. Salt saga isn't over. It's time to sift fact from fiction and understand the real story behind salt. Where do you stand in the salt war?